Ladies and gentlemen, it's Rick. Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Hope you guys are having a good day. And today we have a lot of members from the OpTic Gaming squad getting brutally honest about Call of Duty. In this video, we have Formal, Hex, Methods, Shotzzy, Scumpy, Mercules, and Dashy all talking about some controversial topics within this game. I want to hear what these guys have to say, as well as give you guys my honest opinions throughout this video. I would love to know what you guys think in the comment section below. Make sure you guys hit that like button, smack it like it did something dirty to subscribe if you have not already. But other than that, let's see what these guys have to say about Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Come on.
Call of Duty players say the game is great in the first 2 weeks every year.
Yes, especially content creators, especially Call of Duty content creators. Not all of them, but a lot of them will do everything in their power to hype up the next Call of Duty title, even if it's the worst game they have ever played. Every single year, like clockwork.
The game is great in the first 2 weeks every year.
Pardon me for being positive.
It's not even about being positive, it's about being real with the community. I mean, for example, when MW2 2022 was being played early by all these people, not saying everybody did this, but a lot of them were hyping up the game like it was the best Call of Duty they've ever played, saying everybody's going to love it, it's an amazing game. And then a month after MW2 2022 launched and everybody realized how shit it was, these same people that were saying how good it was were saying, yeah, this game sucks. I mean, like, come on, man.
Okay, the reason, hey, I've been saying it though, the first couple weeks, you're like a kid on Christmas. You got a new fucking toy. Of course we're going to say it's awesome. And then the crack starts.
Actually, I'm in neutral, but when's the last time we said a game was like
it's a new toy?
For me, it's 50-50.
Yeah, I always say if the game's shit, I'm going to say it's shit.
I mean, I feel like you can see if a game is good or bad within the first few days.
I'm 50-50. That's why I'm neutral, because I'm either it's ass or it's great.
Well, Black Ops 6 got fucked by the maps, so it was good in the beginning.
No, actually, I probably agree.
I think
BO6 was good.
I didn't play MW2 and I was like,
I can't think of the last
MW2
time
was
where I
ass.
was like, wow, this game blows in the first 2 weeks.
MW2 you said was ass, like out
Off
loud?
the rip, yeah.
BO6 was good until the cheaters, like Season 2 rank play.
Because Dead Silence didn't work.
Then it's
And then it
fucking
was just
unbearable. Like, Black Ops 6 cheaters are
MW2
actually
Daddy
like...
didn't work for the first, like...
so MW19, MW 2020, or 2020.
I think it's difficult for this video because a lot of these guys, if not all of them, are looking at this from a competitive gameplay standpoint. Not pubs, not zombies, not Warzone, none of that.
I'm thinking,
first 2 weeks, you're just
a game's ass.
As a person who's been playing
You
Call of
can
Duty since
sound for
2005,
MW2,
let me tell
Dead
you
Silence
something.
didn't
It
work.
always feels
Everyone
good
was
when a new Call of
stomping.
Duty comes out. I still feel the same way that I always did, except
Absolutely
for Infinite
not.
Warfare.
I disagree.
The only thing that came out of Infinite Warfare was our championship. Aside from that,
come on, it's a big ring. The big ring.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been excited for a Call of Duty in quite some time. Definitely not the same feeling as when I was a little kid and the new COD was coming out, like Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2. Even COD Ghost, I was hyped. Never had that feeling in a while.
Black Ops 7 will not get the love it deserves.
The love it deserves? Does it really deserve love?
I think the game on
It's a 5-year developed game. Does it really deserve love? I mean, they just did stuff that should have been in Black Ops 6 in the first place.
competitive level is fantastic right now. And with the map pipeline, there's just no way it's bad. The only thing that can ruin it is if cheaters ruin ranked, that's the only thing. But like pro level COD's gonna be way better than last year.
I agree with that.
The movement's too good. Hopefully the sniper stays in.
What Zen said.
He's only talking about competitive
Better
though.
than last year.
He's only talking about competitive. Like, are we looking at this only from competitive, guys? What are we doing here?
They're doing a vote on it right now.
You have Den Scar. Raid plays well in this game. Exposure is good.
How's Overload?
Oh, I think Overload's great.
Like at least playing it is lit.
Now that people are like learning it, it's better.
it's another new toy though.
I mean, I've always, even from day one, I said it was lit. But there's just a lot of people complaining. They're just
It's like
not used
Neutral
to it.
Bomb Blitz.
They just don't know how to play it. They literally
They just don't know how to play.
just don't know how to play it.
Blitz was ass.
I saw y'all hitting some raps on Exposure.
Yeah, where's...
I saw
Yeah.
you hitting some dirty
It's good.
raps.
It's
Like
just,
doing
it's just
360s and shit off the wall.
Yeah, bro, it's plays like when you were like, yo, all three of you go right, and you faked exposure like far left, and then you jump mid and cut right. That
That's
was like,
exactly what I'm talking about.
I was like, bro, that
See, I
was...
was tapped in a little bit.
We need the lead blockers too. So
I was
we're calling
tapped in
it.
a little.
We're calling lead blockers.
Oh yeah, 100%. Get the full, get fucking Mason the full.
Gotta get him home.
Get Kyler's just headbutting.
Come on.
Jesus Christ. I think that was a terrible question for these guys because they're just talking about competitive Call of Duty. They didn't even talk about everything else in the game. Like, I don't know if Call of Duty Black Ops 7 deserves any love. I just think that it's another situation from MW2 2022 to MW3 2023 where they made the fixes that should have never been something that they had to fix. from Black Ops 6 to Black Ops 7, they just made the changes that everyone wanted for a whole year, and they just charged us with $70 for a new game when this all could have been fixed last year during Black Ops 6. So I don't know if they deserve any love. I guess neutral? I don't know.
Your use check? That's a good pull. Good pull out of Mason. But yeah, I think this game's already better than BOC. I think the ceiling is a lot higher.
So why are you standing there?
I mean, my left nut could be better than Black Ops 6. Let's be real here. This left nut that I haven't shaved in quite some time, okay? Fuck you doing? Definitely could be better than Black Ops 6.
I just don't think people are going to give it the love that it deserves because Call of Duty, people are just...
Or they might.
It depends who you're talking about. If we're talking about Gen Pop, then yeah, we're fucked.
Yeah,
but if we're talking about
from
the competitive fans, they're gonna love it.
They're just looking at it like, dude, look at the YouTube comments. People are already like...
Well, no, people are blaming what Call of Duty has done for the past 5 years and using it against them for this game.
Yes, exactly. That's
they're not judging this game.
So it's not going to get love.
Birds of a feather fly together.
But I think it should. I think this game is the best we've had.
100%.
So I'm neutral.
That is a good one.
I don't know. MW3 was better
Classic
this game.
prestige system has brought back the fun in COD launches.
Yeah, dude, we just
I
had
don't
a
think people
celebration
care about that
it. We
shit.
just did a 3-week celebration. The race.
This is the race. The race should be hard to green.
I think last year it brought back a lot of hype.
The race is dope, but
I don't think anybody gives a
think
fuck.
So. I mean, I feel like the classic
I'm
like
going back.
prestige
The race is
system
dope.
is
Viewership's
great,
pretty low.
and I feel like it's needed, but I feel like that's not. Like,
I don't think that has anything to do with like hype for a COD launch. I think more people are hyped to get camos and to play the new game, like maps wise, guns wise. Even though a lot of them are remastered now, so kind of the hype is a little bit less. And obviously, with Call of Duty being terrible for the past few years, the hype is definitely way less. But I think I don't think anybody really cared about the prestige races. I mean, I didn't even care. I didn't care that Nuke Squad was doing it. I didn't care that OpTic was doing it. I mean, I maybe went in there for like a couple minutes just to see how it was going, but I didn't like watch and be like, oh my god, who's gonna be first to master prestige? Like, I don't care. Do you guys care? I don't know.
Even the prestige logos are ass compared to
And that's true. Mercules is so honest. I love that dude. The prestige icons are AI slop shit.
us, we love doing the race.
So why
Listen,
no?
bro, as a pro player, I don't give a fuck about prestige, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
But listen, same. But I'm neutral because it's not like I hate it.
I agree because of the sentiments around the community.
I just feel like you should never be, if a game first drops, you should never be level capped. You should always be able to play and level as much as you want. Yeah. You should never be like...
I love the race, but I view it as more of an excuse for us to hang out for a week and have a blast than prestiging. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God! Why don't you, guys? There's no Santa either, okay?
I get what you're saying.
What? I'm so confused. I agree. Like, they don't give a fuck about prestiging. They just want to play the game.
I think I think the content aspect is way better than fucking racing.
Dude, Hex is pissed. Hex is pissed.
Passion of the Christ.
Last time I'm fucking honest.
I think it's cool, but I don't think people like.
I think the first year it came back, it was hype, and now it's just
nobody cares. Yes.
And now it's
on to the next question, please. On to the next question. Nobody cares.
Hey, listen,
next
I did
question.
Prestige last year. I'm not even sure. I was level 55. Because I just don't care.
Skill-based matchmaking is worse than it was during the beta.
Yes.
When it was quote-unquote turned off.
If everybody is not on agree, what are we doing?
I didn't play the beta.
Yeah, get your ass over there.
My lobbies look insane. My shit look insane recently.
They cranked that shit up.
They cranked that bitch.
They cranked
Yes.
that shit up.
Frank.
They cranked the
I don't care.
You got pro players and ex-pro players saying the exact same thing that I was saying, but no, I'm a rage baiter, ladies and gentlemen.
Who you put in front of me?
16 nukes in the beta, 1 during the race.
They cranked that shit up.
Okay, I'm gonna say this though, from what Scump just said. Yes, he got 16 nukes, but let's be real here. The first and second day of the beta, when SBMM was still in the game, this guy was doing sponsored streams along with other people that were doing sponsored streams. They were playing in lobbies that were not anybody else's lobbies. He had no SBMM from the beginning of the beta. I am here to say it. Havoc even said it. Other people out there have said it. If you watch Scump play the first and second beta, he was playing people that had no clue what they were doing, but SBMM was cranked for everybody else, but he was doing sponsored streams. Tim the Tatman was, Nate Shot was, all these guys were getting nukes out the ass, and now he's only gotten 1 since the launch of the game, so it kind of tells you, like, yeah, no, your SBMM was not our SBMM, so yeah.
It was a dirty nuke, like I had to lock in. I had to lock the fuck in.
You would still get a bot lobby, but way more rare than like
No.
So let me get this.
Now we got a couple.
You would never get like a full
Dashy, I'm getting
You'd
ripped.
always have like one
It's
or two
sweaty,
kids
bro.
that were shooting. Like
Warzone's a different story.
Warzone
Warzone lobbies are so much easier.
That Call of Duty told us that there's no more, or that the developer said no SBMM, but then
Minimal SBMM.
somewhere above that department, somebody said, "Fuck y'all, turn that shit back on."
well, they probably saw the numbers and they were like, meh,
Yep.
revert.
Yep.
Really? Like what? In a bad way?
I mean, yeah, like
Why wouldn't it be the opposite, though?
farmed.
because if a casual dad is playing against like any of us,
He's deleting the game.
that guy's gonna be so pissed.
Or he could be inspired to want to be better.
And think of how many.
Unfortunately, back in the day, we said, shit, we got to get better. But nowadays, people just delete the game, unfortunately.
That's a real gamer.
When did you ever see a bot like? When do you see a bot in pubs? Like never.
You don't.
Like
Warzone,
a
you
bot.
do.
Like
Warzone,
you're
you
like,
do.
This guy's a free kill.
It was tuned up, bro.
Warzone will not be relevant again.
Damn.
Where's your agree at? Nowhere near.
Come on.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, you gotta stop.
I can't, bro. My brother brainwashed me, dude.
I don't know. I think the blackout thing they're trying to do maybe could be.
Nah, it's
I
all
don't know. I think it's
nostalgia
a question.
bait, unfortunately.
They have to hit it out of the park for it to be relevant. Like fully.
The problem is they're waiting till the spring to do shit with Warzone. They did a great resurgence map for Haven's Hollow, which I love. The added open matchmaking into Warzone, which I love. It makes it a more enjoyable experience. The problem is they're literally waiting till spring for big map, for Blackout, and we all know Blackout is just nostalgia bait, so it's not. The problem is they're going to call it Blackout. It's not going to be anything near Blackout. I'm just calling that. If it is, I'll admit I was wrong. I've done it before, but I don't want them calling it Blackout 2.0, whatever it is, because it's not going to be like that. And they're waiting too long, which is unfortunately. So I kind of agree. It might be irrelevant.
It's literally just the same like it's ever been since MW 2019.
Bring back
Like it's
Blackout.
literally the same.
A little bit of
like there's nothing that's
Warzone
like there's
plates.
plates. Like
There's so much more
Bring back
competition now
Blackout.
too.
Yo, Mason said that he feels like the casuals are the only ones that like Warzone,
That's
But they
true.
love it.
but they love it.
They
I just
do.
feel like BRs in general are starting to like kind of get
It's
played
so
out.
true.
Like now you're looking at like arc raiders for
Extraction
instance.
shooters.
Extraction shooters are just. I feel like they're the next big thing. They already are a big thing, but I feel like they're just the next genre that's what people want. 'Cause
Hercules is right, though. If you go
you're
and
scared
look,
to lose your shit.
more
I just think
casuals
Call
are
of Duty
playing
engine
Warzone.
is so good and fluid that if they do something good, it just feels awesome. You know what I mean? Like if they make Blackout and it's actually good, like it's gonna feel really good.
Blackout could like low-key say if they made it like a Blackout vibe, it could save Warzone, but I don't think it's gonna save it to the point.
It's not
going to
be that.
Well, I
It's
think
not
they
going to be
dropped the
that,
ball
though.
this year because we went to COD Next and they had us playing Verdansk. Like
Yes.
that's when you drop a new map.
Dude,
Yes.
he was behind me. He said, "All right, you guys are queuing up for Verdansk." I said, "What?" I said, "Verdansk."
That was a miss.
This is COD Next. We're about to jump into Verdansk.
We need you in for dance, motherfucker! Come
No,
on!
we couldn't even wall bounce either.
Wait, wall bounce
We
for
were-
dance
we were-
kind of crazy.
No, but
He was
they
like,
had
"Queue
no-
for Verdansk."
The same movement that we play on is not in Warzone.
Black Ops 7, no. Like, there's no wall bounce.
Wow.
Well, Verdansk, there was two new POIs. They were old POIs that they brought back.
Recycled content.
That was their announcement. Was two.
They literally have Avalon in the game with Endgame, and they don't want to add it to Warzone. Makes no sense to me.
recycled POIs.
That's not Treyarch's bag, bro. That's not their body. You know what I mean?
They got to crush Blackout.
And they have a new Resurgence map coming, but that's just like glorified TDM. All the Warzone players are like, we want an actual like big map experience.
I disagree.
Yeah,
A lot of
Warzone
people just
posted
want to
a
play
lot.
Rebirth Island.
Wait, you disagree over there? You don't think?
Well, I just think the casual player base loves Warzone.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's
That's
gonna
a fair
die.
thought.
That's why I'm neutral, because
That's a fair thought.
I'm with him. You guys are the wrong ones.
I'm agreeing
Then
because I
look
want to
at
bury them.
Battlefield's Steam numbers compared to COD. They're like,
Yeah, but that's just Steam. Like
Yeah,
Call of
but-
Duty has always been like an Xbox.
Battlefield
thing,
versus
dude.
COD. Let's
COD
go.
is Game
COD
Pass
Battlefield.
now.
yeah, but
everybody's
Yeah.
dude,
Battle.net.
Battlefield still has like 300,
Hold on.
400,000 concurrent
Yeah, but
players every
Battlefield
day.
also, see, it's different. If Call of Duty disappeared for 4 years and dropped a new game, I think the hype would be astounding. If they did this huge marketing campaign
Yes,
around
I
a new Call
agree.
of Duty after
I
4
agree.
years,
That's
it's
fair.
Get rid of yearly releases. I agree.
going to be huge. You can't compare a game that drops yearly to a game that just
he's
had
a
a
flow.
huge comeback.
Yeah, he's low key flow.
Yeah, right. He showed up today with some like dots on his line.
Now he just keeps going. Like,
Nah,
now
that
he's
was actually some
showed up
flow
today
shit.
ready
Is
to
ready
talk.
for the tourney and shit?
He has a notepad.
Call of Duty should stop making a new game every year
Yes.
and focus on one title for
Yes.
multiple years until games are fully polished.
Yes.
That's a banger.
Or do what T-Dog said. You make a new Call of Duty, and in between that, the next year you remaster an old Prime Call of Duty, and then the year after that you make another Call of Duty. It gives everybody 2 years. So like, let's say for example, if an Infinity Ward drops a game, they actually get 4 years because Treyarch would do the next. Actually 6 years maybe, because then Sledgehammer's in the mix as well. So they go Infinity Ward, Treyarch 2 years later, then Infinity Ward 4 years later after the Infinity Ward one, and then Infinity Ward has 6 total years to make a game, and it will just make it so much more polished, so much more just full of content, and maps hopefully better, you know, guns probably better, the movement mechanisms of the game better. And then in between, if people get bored, there's a remastered Call of Duty. So you start with COD 4, which is already done, so now you go to World at War, then you go to MW2, then you go to Black Ops 1, and then you go to MW3, and then you go to Black Ops 2, all the way up to maybe COD Ghost. Maybe you can even go up to Advanced Warfare. I don't freaking know. But just, yeah, yearly releases are the biggest issue with Call of Duty. I like Dashy. Dashy's my boy. Dashy's cooking.
Both sides
This
of the
game
fence.
is good.
See, of course, the fucking
do you mean
movement
make a
kings
good game?
fucking
This
agree.
game's good.
Duh.
It is. But then, like, you have games like MW2, you have games like BO6. There's
that's
just
the issue.
unpolished, unfinished games. You know what I mean? Take your time.
What if you get one of
finish
those
up.
for 4 years straight? What if you get MW2 4 years straight?
You wouldn't get MW2 2022 for 4 years straight because the game would be better than what it was because they took their time, hopefully better than what it was. And obviously, within that time, they're still updating the game. They're still adding content to the game because their next game isn't until 6 years later.
Then I think that's might be time.
Well, yes, it is a good point. If you get stuck with one Call of Duty that's absolutely terrible, which it shouldn't be, but if you do, it's kind of a bad situation. So I understand. I would be neutral probably on this, leaning a little towards agree.
But the problem is like I just played Halo Infinite for 4 years, and I had the thought of like they could polish this game and make it like really good, and they just never did. They just gave up on the game, which is
that's the problem.
could
They
happen
can't
in
do
Call
that.
of Duty if they decide to move to the next game.
I'd be down to play BO7 for 3 years.
I think that only works for like an inherently competitive game, like
Yeah.
League of Legends, CS,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a game that is like solidified legendary.
It has to be so
Yeah, I
good.
agree with
Our game is too casual. We get too big of an influx of viewership every year. The only thing where we fuck up is the cohesion between developers.
And Infinity Ward dropping CODs.
If you had guaranteed locks that are like consistent throughout IW, Sledgehammer, and Treyarch, I think you'd see
Bring back
a lot
remastered
more.
CODs in
If we
between to
had
add
the
a
Call
new
of Duty
flow.
4 movement and maps, still to this day, it would be the best Call of Duty that has ever been.
Or
Period.
BO3 or BO4.
I'm down,
That's
down
what
for
I'm
like
saying.
throwback.
Like I think
it's-
Black Ops 2 is the best Call of Duty of all time. If
Black
it dropped
Ops 2.
today, it wouldn't do well.
No, but Call of Duty 4 is a different story.
Oh yeah, Black Ops 2 is godlike.
This is just stupid. This is just stupid talk.
He's too polarizing. People would be, all the new gen would be like, whoa, like,
Whoa, this is
we've
actually
gone from
hard.
slide canceling
No,
back
fuck
to,
that. 3 points
Using
only.
your brain.
Dude, that'd be like going from IW to World War II.
Yeah, that was
We
fun.
were like, what the fuck?
That was so
What's
fun.
happening in the NBA is happening in Call of Duty right now, ladies and gentlemen. What you're seeing is the new gen being, oh, an elbow to the face. I got to lay down. No. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant took it in the chin and kept going.
See, I think Call of Duty is just in a weird spot where
like
whatever
that.
they don't do, people are
Done
gonna
with the
say, "I
90s,
wish it was
bro."
like this." Like everyone, right now, everyone's like, "Wow, we want slow COD back," and then when they get a slow COD, they're like, "This is too slow." Like I just.
I
feel
don't
like
know if
sometimes-
anybody wants slow COD. I think they just want it a little bit slower. They want a good medium from Black Ops 7 and MW2 2022. MW2 2022 was very slow, very, very clunky, did not feel great. Black Ops 7 for some people, and I even say this, even though I like to use the movement, is way too fast. Find a good medium and leave it there.
There's no winning.
There's no middle ground.
I'm down
bro.
for a slow COD.
You need a BO4 middle ground.
BO4 is
Bro,
good.
you gotta use your brain. It's the best. Slow COD's the best shit.
Wait, like imagine we played BO4 for like 3-4 years, and then they cooked up, and then they brought back like
See, certain games,
like BO3 after. Ooh, that makes, you know what I mean?
I like it better.
That didn't even make
It's like a
sense.
remaster, but
Now
like
he's
8K.
sounding dumb. I was hyping you
Battlefield
up.
6 had a better launch than Call of Duty.
Yes. Not even a debate. Yes.
I actually don't know.
Yes.
Actually don't know.
Sure.
I mean,
All right, what I'll say about
Yes.
this, and listen,
Yes, we literally have Activision talking about how they're sorry for how much they have failed us and that they're not doing back-to-back CODs anymore with like Black Ops 6 to Black Ops 7. They're not doing it anymore because of how shit the numbers are right now. It's not even a debate, and Battlefield 6 embarrassed them in all of their marketing strategies.
I don't play Battlefield. I played it for maybe 10 seconds. It's not my game. It wasn't my
okay.
game back in the day either. But like from a commercial standpoint, like a launch, like their content strategy,
Yes.
like them hiring fucking, you know, Zac Efron and some other
Zac
two
Efron.
handsome dudes and shit. walking on the bridge, and then here come the real soldiers. Like, that shit was fucking dope.
I think a lot of their hype is just like them like 1v1 in COD. You know what I mean? Just like they're just trying to diff.
They capitalized on Call of Duty's lack of like awareness for like years.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
They did everything that players wanted.
It just looks like a worse COD to me, bro. Slower. It looks like if maybe my dad was gonna play COD, he's gonna literally probably buy Battlefield 6.
Exactly.
It looks
That's the problem.
It looks nothing like COD right now. So I don't know if I agree with that. It looks nothing like COD.
And that's the problem.
So did you guys enjoy the game?
Battlefield?
Yeah.
Yeah, Battlefield.
I like COD more. I enjoy Battlefield, but there's two so different games.
I don't like any game that
So
prohibits my movement ability.
Well, I also feel like Battlefield dropped the
Because
ball
bro,
of, like,
we got Monastery,
the
bro.
replayability.
I had fun when we played the Battle Royale shit. I thought it was going to be
Actually, I
ass.
kind of did too. The
Red Sec is a lot of fun when you got
Wait,
players
what's
with you, when you got your
I didn't
boys
get to
with
play
you.
that. I literally didn't get to play that.
It was fun, but Call of Duty will always be.
Rexec, more like Red Dead Redemption. You gotta fucking travel miles to get into a fucking gunfight.
Riding horses and shit. Hey, I'd be down for horses over tanks.
Less aim assist is better for Call of Duty.
Yes. Everybody get on agree. Go.
Teamwork moves so fast.
Yes.
You guys saw that?
It brings a skill gap, and the aim assist over the past few years has been so broken that even terrible players look like they might have aimbot at some points. It needs to be nerfed. I'm glad they nerfed it. Keep it the way it is.
No gap.
You can even
See,
nerf
we're
it a little bit
competitive, though.
more.
Like, we're all thinking of it for a competitive
I don't know
side.
my hackers over here.
You see me move. You see me move. I ain't even going to say. What am I gonna say to fucking pro players?
I'm pissed they. I'm pissed they
Two world
reverted
champions,
the
nothing.
aim assist.
Yeah,
like,
I'll take it.
I'm pissed they made it stickier, because it felt good.
No, I actually felt really good.
Like
Not gonna
sometimes
lie.
people will get shit on, but like
The
that's
only
your
thing
own
they need
fault.
to do
Like
is
hit your
make
shots.
the sub viable. Holy fuck. Gonna get a kill for a second.
It's
What
good
I
to
will
shoot
say
the
is that
bullshit,
from the
bro.
beginning of time, I was anti-steady aim on all my snipers. So there's your answer.
Wait, yo, do you hold your breath whenever you snipe?
I don't hold my breath when I'm swimming.
It's kind of hard. I don't know why.
Dude, Hex is
Snipers
hilarious.
should not have aim assist.
Agree.
Fuck yeah,
Agree. Why would you give a
that's
one-shot
not
gun
if you
freaking
need
aim
it.
assist, dude?
Pam,
Yo, Pam, damn.
That shit's insane.
Nah, especially on PC, you got 300 frames, 300 hertz monitors, bro. Aim assist on it, guaranteed kill, bro. The software shooting for you at that point. The
You
software
can't even
shooting.
throw it.
Aim assist should not be on snipers. If anybody agrees with that or disagrees with that, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It's like, it's so broken.
Shoulder.
You can't.
Just dead.
It's an aimbot. And there's more aim assist on the snipers than the regular guns. Makes zero sense because it's literally a one-shot fucking bazooka.
Is that facts? Is that real?
Actually is.
Whoa.
they need to change that shit ASAP.
That actually makes no sense.
There's more. I'm not even joking.
I think it's because of the low. Actually, whenever you're aimed in, it feels like low.
Yeah, but bro, you should see it's almost impossible to like break through it. Like if somebody was like in front of you and you were trying to swipe
It's
against
so sticky.
it. Yeah, like you're like.
You can't break the irons.
It goes
can't
with
break
the
the
guy
iron.
sliding. It's ridiculous,
And then
dude.
some people love that shit.
The Call of Duty community is more toxic than the Battlefield community.
Oh my god. Dude, they're both fucking ass, man. There are people in here on COD and in Battlefield that are just absolute assholes, bro.
I'm neutral.
Stay neutral.
Cheers, the Battlefield community was going in.
I'm not gonna lie though, the Battlefield community had reason though, because a lot of COD players were going over to their game first time ever because Call of Duty has been so ass. So the Battlefield players were just standing their ground saying, you guys cannot fucking make this like COD, because a lot of streamers were trying to make Battlefield like Call of Duty. So I understand, I would kind of agree, because COD wanted to change their game. Battlefield never comes to COD and wants to change their game, in my honest opinion. So I would agree with this, actually.
Dude, they
I would disagree with Scump 100%.
were going in. No one else is over here. Dude, did you not see the YouTube comments? They were fucking absurd.
Actually, like, bro, I've been AFK.
They were literally rejoicing. They were like, yes.
I think they're both toxic to each other.
Wait,
Bro,
wait,
the
guess
Call
what?
of
Guess what?
Duty-
Guess what?
The Call of Duty trailer, there were people in the Call of Duty trailer
Oh.
saying, this was an ad for me to not get COD. And they were Battlefield players.
There were Call of Duty players that were saying that as well, so I don't know what Scump's talking about.
They were like, dude, they were going in.
The Battlefield players, they're just.
I swear they're forcing the fuck out of it.
No, they're forcing it. They're forcing the
Dude, it reminds me of that one
game
time
sucks.
Angelina Jolie and Jennifer
Y'all
Aniston were
should be
fighting
over
over
here.
Brad
They were
Pitt.
going in.
Yo, I'm just like, your game sucks.
I feel like both communities were toxic towards each other, though.
Not yet. Both
There was
were definitely
definitely-
toxic.
But the Battlefield community, I mean, they won that war. Huh, those guys, they banded together.
Were they relentless?
Dude.
They were
Oh,
marching.
you see the YouTube
They were
comments?
marching together.
There were like more dislikes than likes.
Call of Duty multiplayer is boring after the first week.
Yes. Recently, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
right there with you.
Multiplayer's ranked, that's everything, though.
Do you mean pubs or ranked or both?
Pubs.
This is pubs.
Pubs.
Yeah, pubs, 100%.
Just
Yes.
pubs, yeah.
Boring. It's spawn, die, spawn, die, spawn, die, spawn, die, jump, slide, jump, slide, jump, slide, spawn, die on the same maps we have been playing for a long time. It gets boring as hell. It gets, especially with how they reverted the SBMM, it's just unplayable. Warzone's a much better experience, in my honest opinion.
I'm saying just pubs.
I disagree. I mean, I'm a pub kid, so
Seth loves pubs.
it makes sense. But I actually feel like the streaks in this game are good. The Blackbird kind of sucks though, which isn't great. It's too small.
I mean, like, if you're not playing for camos, like, what the fuck are you doing all day?
Yeah.
Are you going
I
for,
mean,
if you don't go for, if you're not good enough for
simple as
nukes,
that.
like, what
Pubs
are
do
you
not
doing?
feel like they used to, 100%. Maybe we grew up,
Well,
but
I also play pubs longer because of the race. Like, if I do my camo grind the first couple weeks, I mean, I'm gonna have to fucking. It's gonna be longer than a couple.
It gets boring as hell, guys.
I'd say after the first couple months, pubs get boring, not weeks.
Weeks.
CDL players need to stream and make content for the CDL to be successful.
Nah, I think
Man, it's whatever,
Certain teams.
man.
I would agree, but the problem with CDL players, and I watch a lot of this, is none of them have any personalities, and they're very, like, you can't even them streaming, they don't talk to Chad, you could barely, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like, Mercules, if he streams, I would never watch him. I would never watch him unless I want to watch, like, one gameplay of his, because he has no personality. I'm being 100% honest with you. I can't get into it.
I think they should do it for themselves.
I
Yeah,
think
I
for
think
the
for
league to be
specifically.
successful, it needs to free up a little bit of the opportunity.
But then it's like, dude, other teams aren't gonna get 20,000 viewers when they're playing. So it's like that's why people are like, other teams don't stream. But
you
it's
got to
like,
start somewhere.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I just remember streaming at like 100 viewers when I was on Dallas Empire playing 8s.
And then you came to the light.
Yeah, basically. But it starts somewhere though.
And then you came to the light.
At 300 viewers on complexity. Still doing
And
Danny.
then you came to the light.
Still doing Danny.
I think especially with a game that's like changing yearly, storylines are so important.
I think people should.
And player
I just-
personalities, like the interpersonal.
There's no
connection.
There's only a few personalities
I
in the
think it's
CDL
important.
that are worth watching.
Interpersonal, is that?
In my honest
makes
opinion.
sense?
The rest of them are just
let's just say a
boring.
random pro is streaming, right? And then like they just fucking talk shit or some shit and they get clipped and then like that storyline of like, you know what I'm saying? Like
The
little
draw
shit like
scrap.
that.
That's a great one.
Little shit like that to me, like it might seem little, but I
Didn't
think
that
it's
happen to
like,
someone here last year?
Cut it out.
And then we went on 0-18 run and shit.
oh yeah, I don't know who was
I
it?
mean, bro, people still talk about that Toronto podcast where they're talking about Mason, and they're like, it's the perfect team for him to fill in, and everyone started off making it more like Mason gets to fill in for Ultra, and now look. So people to this day are still talking about that clip from months ago.
Call of Duty pro teams should not be the ones deciding if snipers are allowed in competitive play.
Honestly, I like that.
agree.
Take it away from the players. Give it to me.
You got to think about it from the
Damn.
other team's standpoint.
I like that. I think that when it comes to competitive play, for those of you that watch it, I think that the people, obviously some teams should have some type of input and stuff, but like, I think a lot of the people that are watching it, the CDL watching community, the people that like to watch competitive gameplay, should also have some type of input as well, because all we see is just the same guns over and over. Adding a sniper into it is always a blast.
Can't kill me. So they're obviously going to vote against it.
Listen,
Yeah,
listen,
it's
there's
biased.
a lot of factors. So some players don't even have snipers on their team. Like there's not a player that actually like will want to snipe for their team. And obviously I have, the main sniper, so it's kind of like
Even though I was getting rain yesterday.
But like,
Neither here or there.
when teams vote maps out, they're
a bad
not
day.
going to vote their best map out, even if it's the worst map. They're going to vote that out.
yeah.
They're going to vote for their best map to be.
But I feel like
I think
someone
that you
that
were
knows
like
what they're doing has
getting
to be
ran
doing
because like he was live streaming and the bandwidth was like
Not the
not
team.
giving
That's what
you
I was saying. I was like, but YouTube and Twitch? We're streaming everywhere? Oh my God, damn. Everybody could have saw this shit. It's fine though, it's fine. We still got the job though.
So who should decide?
like a committee.
Like somebody in the league, like a rep-
players
People that
association, which you guys
know-
already
I mean,
have.
No, you guys wouldn't want
the
that.
GA chat.
That's what I
because
said.
they- because
You
they would
and
always-
Yowie,
no,
'cause,
they-
bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Let the community decide.
Well, no, here's what happened.
Let the community decide.
If I was on a committee for snipers, I'd come to you and be like, yo, what do you guys want? What do you guys think about snipers?
Then you shouldn't be on the committee.
You can't be on the committee.
But that's
You
all.
just
It's all
answered
that's
it
all.
right.
No,
Zuma's-
you're disqualified.
Zuma's gonna go to FaZe.
Disqualified.
Clay's gonna talk to his team. It's not really.
That's why you don't get people that are involved with those organizations and have just the community vote on it or some shit. I don't know.
Done by committee. There should be
unbiased
2 player
one.
reps, one.
Who, Benjay?
It has to be completely unbiased opinions
Yes.
from people that know
Yeah,
content.
look.
People that, yeah, exactly.
When was the last time there were snipers were in Vanguard?
MW2.
It has been the same
MW2.
S&D.
Yeah.
MW2.
It's been the same S&D. It's just so boring.
Players used to be more reasonable. Like only super OP things were up for GA debate. Somewhere along the way with the new gen, everything became
No,
GA.
no, no, 100%. I agree with that.
Everything became a GA.
100%. But it's just like,
Everything's GA'd.
G42.
Everything is like, oh my god, that gun's OP. Okay, we're only gonna use one SMG, one AR, no snipers, data. It's boring as fuck to watch.
The crazy OP that made
sense.
sense.
So boring. Like the last time I actually had a fun was fucking, I think in MW 2019 when there was 2 smokes in the map.
I bet you did have a lot of fun that game.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
And shit.
I'm not gonna lie. There were some CODs though. Like recently, the sniper was insanely overpowered due to the aim assist. Like Cold War, that was a game I can remember.
Agreed.
But you just hold an angle, and it's like.
I will say it is insane if there is snipes in with no smokes. I think that is fucking insane. 100%. But if in this game, like the smokes, like not good but not bad. Like it's like neutral. So like I think I don't know. I think it's
No, bro,
viable.
the smokes are so
Just get rid of aim assist on the sniper.
Yeah, if what Brandon said was true, then the aim assist on sniper shouldn't be allowed.
And there's no skill on it anymore.
Yeah, if it has aim assist on a sniper.
I love these
Yeah,
videos, man. I love these videos. They got 7 dudes here talking about it, always having ideas blown away here and there. Pause. I love these videos.
Sniping, and then the software is getting the kill. It's not them. It's the software, dynamic, rotational, and then it's like doing this. It's like blowing someone's head off, bro. Like, good shot, bro. You're a beast.
Ever since the dynamic fucking spider web, fucking fine-tune this and fine-tune that, that's where we all went wrong. Back in the day, it was just like, this is your...
You're all fucked.
This is
Get
not
off dynamic.
Back in the day, it was 3 cents.
Everybody's
3
all
cents,
dynamic.
dude.
Now you're fucked.
Red dot grip.
Fucking slow, medium, and fast.
We should GA dynamic.
That's, hey.
I would love to see what that would look like, actually.
I'm down.
Especially in this game with like,
GA it,
what
man.
they-
Dynamic's broken. If you're not running dynamic aim assist, what are you doing? Lock in.
people might shoot.
Everybody's like, it's the response curve.
A $75,000 online tournament with full pro team should not count as a chip.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't give a fuck about this. I think that's the last question. If it is, yeah, that's the last question. I don't think anybody cares about that. But ladies and gentlemen, great video by OpTic. I love the input from these guys on some of these questions, but a lot of them also felt a little dishonest at the beginning, talking about, you know, do people get excited for the first 2 weeks of COD no matter what? Like, we need to be a little bit more honest here, in my honest opinion, because everybody knows, especially recently, all these people will just hype up any type of Call of Duty, even if they know it's ass, because they want Call of Duty to feel hyped. And that's fine. That's their career. That's what they want to do. But we also need to be real once in a while, and that's all I care about. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you agree with them? Do you disagree with them? Let me know your thoughts on some of these questions. I would love to read the comments and respond to you guys as much as possible. And yeah, if you guys enjoy these type of videos, I'm gonna try my best to, you know, if they ever make more in the future, I would love to react to them and give you guys my honest opinion as well. But you know, I always love seeing a lot of people, a lot of creators, a lot of pro players, ex-pro players, whatever, come together and discuss these type of topics. I always think it's a very good thing. So hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe. Kiss somebody. Do what you gotta do. I'm out this bitch. Peace.